Hello, this is Sam Habiel from the VISTA Expertise Network. I'm here to describe Latte. And so let's get started. Latte is a MOCHA bypass. Latte is a kits build to apply to VISTA that will allow you to run VISTA Pharmacy and CPRS without the need for an external data source for drugs. Latte restores Vista's ability to use its own drug file to do the drug-related order checks by leveraging the MOCHA interface and decoupling the interface from the First Databank generic code number. It will allow interested parties to patch Vista beyond February 2011 when MOCHA was introduced without the need to deploy the MOCHA middleware. That's the Oracle Weblogic Servers, or the First Databank servers, which run either on an Oracle database or a Cache database, acting in its capacity as an SQL database. Latte has been tested on GT.M and should also work on Cache. It bypasses the proprietary Cache communication layer that's actually part of MOCHA. Latte also provides potential, if used with RxNorm, to interface to any external vendor database rather than being tied to First Databank as MOCHA is. If that work is funded, it can be placed into the open source. Latte opens the door to the opportunity to add interactions directly to Vista and make use of them without the use of an external database at all, or the possibility of using another database to supplement the entries in Vista. Latte is perfect for Vista distributions which need to be usable in the open source world. Now, I mentioned RxNorm. RxNorm can be actually found on the track server for World Vista, and that can be the address for the track server is in the documentation. So before we get started on the demo, I just want to do an architecture comparison, and this is the architecture of MOCHA, and down here is what Latte looks like, and you could see it's actually much simpler than MOCHA, and it's all inside of Vista right now. Alright, let's switch to CPRS. I just signed into CPRS, and over here, just to make sure there's nothing up my sleeve, if I hit about CPRS, I see that this is version 10.28.24, and that's the version that requires MOCHA in order to run. So we're going to use this patient in order to demonstrate Latte. So I'm going to create an appointment. Let's go ahead and order a couple of medications. Thank you very much. Alright, so we'll start with simvastatin. Accept that order. And then we are going to choose fluconazole, which is a drug that interacts with the simvastatin. And we're just going to do the vaginal yeast infection. Is this a male or female? I suppose it's a male, so we're gonna do it for another indication. Let's say onychomycosis. Alright, we get to sign it, And when you're ordering new drugs, it does not do the checks until you try to sign them, and it doesn't. And here you go. You could see that there's a critical drug-drug interaction that's visible. So essentially, Latte returns the same information as the MOCHA interface does, and there's even a monograph. And this, let me reposition this. So here's the monograph, and so that's the same kind of monograph that comes back from MOCHA. So here we are with our order checks, and I'm gonna say testing. I accept order, and then go ahead and sign the order. Alright, and it's signed. So this ends my illustration of MOCHA from the role, from CPRS. Now I'm going to illustrate it from the pharmacy interface. Alright, and let's see, here's Wile E. Coyote. And here are two drugs, so let's go ahead and process them. So we get, as is expected, we get the stuff, the order checks from CPRS at the top, and how did the provider override them, and then we go ahead and finish this. And here we go. We get the critical drug interaction, and we could take a look at the monograph. And this is the second drug, simvastatin. Go ahead and finish that. Again, it's going to prompt us again because it's the second pair of the interaction. Alright, and that's pretty much it. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you actually go ahead and fund this project.